Hi guys, in this video we'll be looking at public goods, non-excludability, non-rivalry, and then we'll be finishing off with a summary.
So in the market, there are going to be some goods which are not produced by free markets, despite offering significant benefits to society. So examples that we can think about are national defense, which provides public security to the population. And then we have the prison / the judiciary system, which upholds public justice. And then we have something like clean air, which provides a multitude of benefits. And then finally, we can think of street lighting, which seems very simple, but we'll be using our street lighting example in the provision of light throughout this video. And all of these goods are going to be known as public goods, and public goods are defined as goods that have both non-rivalry and non-excludability in their consumption. So let's break down what we mean by non-rivalry and non-excludability. So a good will be described as excludable if it is possible to prevent people from using it. So for example, if you own a mobile phone, you can prevent other people from using it as you are the owner. And this means the phone is excludable. So public goods will be goods or services that all individuals will use. So in the context of our street lighting example, this means that consumers all benefit from the street lighting. And as a result, this means that individuals cannot be fairly charged for their use. So suppose we attempted to charge two different people for using the light from our street lamp. And we're going to find out that it's quite tough to determine who used the street lamp more. So say person A used it and they used it less, then we might think, well, they'll get charged less. But then we have person B and say they used it more, then this means they are charged more relative to person A. However, we know that the price of something is determined by the individual utility of the consumer, so who can you say got more out of the street lighting out of our two people? So suppose person A used it the least amount of time, but actually they got a lot more out of the street lighting than person B who used it for longer. So it's very difficult to determine how much each person is going to have to pay for something like light. Therefore, we are able to conclude that once the good is provided for, people are able to consume it without having to pay anything. Therefore, no one is charged for the consumption of the street lighting. Also, it is worth noting that once a public good has been provided for, it cannot be rejected as it's free. So for example, you aren't able to reject light from a street lamp. Therefore, the public good is non-excludable as it is impossible to stop others from benefiting once it has been provided in the market. So suppose that we have our street lighting again, and once that street lighting is in the area, then that means anybody who comes across it is going to receive some kind of benefit from it, and they're not able to reject it. And therefore, we can say that all individuals will be benefiting from the provision of a public good to those who can access it. And a good is said to be rival if consumption by one individual prevents consumption by other individuals. So let's take a bar of chocolate, and if you as an individual eat this bar of chocolate, then this prevents other people from consuming that chocolate bar. Public goods will be described as non-rivalrous. Okay, so this means that when a public good is consumed by one individual, the amount left for others to consume is not diminished. So in the context of our street lighting example, if just one person is consuming the lighting, or two people are consuming the lighting, or even three people who are all consuming the lighting, this won't change what an individual's consumption of that light is. And hence we would say it is non-rivalrous. So what this means is that if more people are consuming the light, this does not decrease the availability of light sources to other people.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're looking for an amazing A-level economics resource, join me today in my series of engaging bite-sized video tutorials. Just click the SnapRevise smiley face, and together let's make A-level economics a walk in the park.